Coming up on The Edge right after Market Wrap, it's one of the fastest growing companies in the $60 billion delivery business. It's not UPS and it's not FedEx. Mike Hegedus tells you.
Live from CNBC, this is The Edge with Sue Herrera.
We'll take a quick break, and then coming up next on The Edge, it has acquired over 40% of its competitors in the last year alone. Mike Hegedus unwraps the story behind one growing delivery company. Up next on The Edge. Well, you know, the delivery business is a $60 billion a year market. And while the well-known players like the FedExes that we've been talking about and UPS are household names, Mike Hegedus is here to tell us about one of the fastest growing delivery companies around with a name you probably don't know, but you will soon.
Absolutely.
What you got?
I've been a little busy. Something going on?
Yeah.
Been going on?
Lots.
Yeah. The company is Dispatch Management Corporation, traded on NASDAQ and public for just short of a year. But in that time, it's acquired over 40 of its competitors and grown to $250 million. How they do it? Well, what do you know about New Zealand? As crazy as the world of a big city courier seems to be out on the street, it's nothing compared to...
Mike has a 7 West 34. Copy the job 32?
Yeah, Toby, share whatever you said. 1600 bro.
When you got it, Edwin, when you got it, you give me the shout out, okay, Edwin?
The dispatch office that sends all those couriers out onto the street. This one belongs to Dispatch Management in New York City, the largest player in the urgent point-to-point delivery service business, a $4 billion domestic market with about 4,000 different companies fighting for share. DMS plans to fight the hardest.
Our business objective is to get 40% market share in every market that we operate in, and we do that through a mix of organic growth and acquisitions.
When it went public, DMS, which began its business life in New Zealand, was a consolidation of 38 different courier companies worldwide. The number is now 60. It operates this kind of centralized, computerized dispatch call center in each of its major cities. They handle over 6,000 deliveries a day in New York.
We came to the States, we were zero there for about 6 months. Over like 3 years, we built about a $25 million network. We went public in February with a $150 million network, and today we're at about $250 million. We're in 60 cities. We're in the United Kingdom, we're in the US, we're in Australia, and we're in New Zealand.
Strategically, I think it's a very sound strategy which they're pursuing. They have to prove that they can execute it. They have up to 50 companies that they've rolled into one, and to get all those people to play together as a team.
DMS believes the key to its success is in the different way it dispatches calls and pickups, a free call system it developed and tested in New Zealand. The 1,200 couriers decide who takes what job.
So you call, you get a capture operator who enters the information. That then goes right to the dispatcher, who then free calls it out and basically calls it out to the couriers, who then accept the job.
Our couriers we try to empower, and we try to let them do as much work as they want to do, which usually is a lot more than what was happening in the other system.
DMS, the company motto, managing chaos. Works for me.
I have a pickup at Paramount, 52 West 29, going to 1211.6 on a 1 hour rush.
Speaking of rushing, I think it's all in the accent. How and why did DMS get its start in New Zealand? CEO Linda Jenkinson met her American co-founder on a beach there, both in the banking business, both looking for something else to do. After that, they came up with 5 ideas, researched them around the world, and the courier business seemed to be the one with the best growth potential.
Boy, they're go-getters. That is not an easy business, and especially in this part of the country.
Highly fragmented. They are acquiring stuff like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. Well, the stock today is off 11/30 seconds at 4 1/32. It is a thinly traded stock, though. If you're thinking of putting your money in this one, today we saw 50,600 shares trade. The most it's really traded is 80,000. Year high on the stock 28. The year low is 4, so it's nearer its 52-week low than it is its 52-week high. But growing nonetheless.
Hey boy, you've sent for messengers before.
Yes, I have.
Now you have to no longer. Here's your own little messenger bag.
Oh, I have.
Hat, and your own shirt.
You know, Bruno's been asking me about
It's a second
this.
job.
Yeah, second job, exactly. Bruno's my boss. That'll do it for The Edge. For Mike and I and Joe and everybody, thanks for joining us. Business Center is next right here on CNBC.